Hello, everybody. This is your boy Chocolate Banana. For those who know me by this name, and Teacher S for my students. Yeah. Okay. By the way, it's another beautiful day today. It's a little sunny and things of a kind. Yeah, it is beautiful, man. If it's not beautiful for you, that's your problem. It is what it is. For the most part, we are alive, and that's the most important thing. It's good to know that. Yeah, but I wanted to talk to you today about my little experience living in China, and I'm a non-native speaker. Just graduated from a university, NJUPT, here in Nanjing, China. I wanted to stick around, with the corona thing and shit of a kind, so it was a little tricky to go back and just look for jobs that are not really secure for you to get once you live there. But in China here, I was getting some sort of teaching jobs and shit like that. So for the most part, that's the thing. Like, I wanted to get visa, and oh my god, it got tricky because I got a problem with my school and I couldn't get a scholarship. So I had to work to pay for self-sponsored thing, but my school fucked up with me, so they made sure that I couldn't get any admission here anymore. So for the most part, I got to get either a work visa or things of a kind to stick around. And I've noticed that as a non-native speakers, there are only three types of visa here. You can either get the business visa, like the Z visa, business visa. You can also get the teaching visa. That business visa is literally okay. Like you could go through agencies, which is okay, and pay some money. But because I was not having a job, first of all, as a native speaker, it's not easy for you to get a job here. And if you go for the teaching jobs, which is most likely to be the business that is booming here in China, you can make it. But you need a little bit of awareness. Like you need to go through maybe some TFL courses. Like I took one, got like uh, the level five, the 300 hours thing for the diploma. Then I got a chance to get a job and things of a kind. So that's the process. But for you to get the visa through this, because you are a non-native speaker, you need to go back to your country and come here. But for now, what I wanted to, because some of my friends are struggling with the visa issues too, and they are also look because working illegally isn't the thing here. You might, like, I just recently too got caught up with some little issues, right? My when I was working illegally, and the transaction story, I got my first salary through WeChat, which got me fucked up. Then I had to pay 5K to the police and shit like that. Well, for my friends around that are struggling with the visa issues and want to work legally, even if they don't have to get the work the teaching visa, like they don't have to go back to their country because if you want to get the even if you have the TFL, you'll have to go back to your country then to do the visa processing thing. You cannot do it in China if you're not a native speaker. So for the most part, you can go for this visa called entrepreneurship visa for entrepreneurs. It's pretty much like a freelancer visa. It's called the F visa, and this visa is pretty much for people that are willing to do anything, like any sort of business that are non-commercial. Like if you want to go into teaching, you can teach with that. You can even say things like you are working in cooperation with the company that you're working for, or you can say you're there to train them and things of a kind. So this is like the best option that I found right now, because if you don't want to leave China to go back to your country to, because if you leave, you're not coming back for sure. And if you're making good money here, you need to get a visa. So for students just like me that have just graduated with no, you know, if you don't have master degree as well, and if you don't want to go back to your country, and if you don't have a business here, if you don't have enough funds, you can go for the entrepreneurship visa. It's sort of investor visa. And for more details, you can contact me in box and shit of a kind. I'll link you up with the agencies that I went through. And yeah, that's what I wanted to tell my friends that are struggling here in China to survive and get the visa and work legally, because China is booming, but a lot of restrictions, especially for the non-native speakers and for young directed like people like me. that are focused on the focus, which is making good money and live this country later and go become their own boss. You know, that's the thing. So for the most part, if you found it interesting for you, and you want to get to know more details about this entrepreneurship visa, is for 1 year, and you're gonna be paying around 12K. So for the most part, it's okay. It's better than even school stuff, because most of the schools here, if you don't go for scholarship, you're gonna be spending, even for language school, like most of the biggest school is not more less than 10K. The school that I applied for visa was something like 17K recently. So most likely it's better to do the entrepreneurship visa and then try to make some money. Then later, you, if you have energy and if you have a holiday, which never happens in China, for like a month, you can go back to your country with the school papers and then get the TFL and then go get the Z visa, the teaching visa from your country, and come back in China. But for now, because of the corona shit and stuff like that, you're gonna be stuck here. So most likely the entrepreneurship visa is the best option for now for me. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and hope it helps. For more questions, you can inbox me and shit of a kind. We're gonna keep in touch. Yeah. Ciao.